I don't know if you guys have been paying attention recently, but our society is going towards the gutter. And there's something in this video that I want to point out. And I've referenced this on my community tab. If you guys been following my community tab, I try to keep my community tab very informative and somewhat entertaining and funny for you guys to like it and look at it. But specifically what I'm talking about in this video is obese people and how that's going to be a problem going forward. Wally was right. You guys remember the movie about the robot? Well, in that movie, it subtly gave you hints to how human beings were in that specific time. And they were fat slobs riding around on scooters. These little motor control vehicles. So before I get too far into this video, I just want to remind you guys to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can support are in the description below. So if you read my community tab, it said in the article about obese people is 50% of over 50% of Americans will be fat by 2030. 1 in 4 will be severely obese. So not only will they be fat, they'll be extremely fat or severely obese or overweight, because you know the fat term is a derogatory term now. And the last thing is the obesity rate will surpass 50% in 29 states. And this is all in 2030. We're in 2024. It's 6 years away. That's not a long time. And so we have all of these movements, body positivity. And what's interesting about the body positivity and how it's watering down, you know, these brands like Victoria's Secret and all this stuff, because they're being too inclusive and not prejudiced enough like it was back in the day. And they don't even understand women respected it back in the day because it was that prejudice. It was that hard to be a Victoria's Secret model. These women would see these women on the video screen and literally try their hardest to emulate that and be that. But now with the body positivity, you can be okay with being overweight. And not only, this is how they're prepping you, because they know in 2030, by 2030, most of you would be obese. And the interesting thing about the body positivity, the other thing, is women are being ruthless in their mate selection. See, women are very conniving towards one another. They're very indirect. They're very passive aggressive. So women will sabotage other women. And this is one of the ways they'll do it. Hey girl, you look great today, even though you look horrible. You should not worry about working out because you look good the way you are. Why is she saying that? Because she's trying to eliminate her competition when it comes to selecting a mate. When you women go out to a club, she says you look good even though you look stupid. It's because she wants to get all the attention at the club. She wants to get the most attractive men to come up to her and get drinks offered and all these validation cues, and or maybe even get a man. By her telling you to be okay with whatever, such as body positivity. It eliminates you from the competition of her trying to get a top 20% man. 80-20 rule. Don't even get me started on these companies that have made food addictive. Some of you guys have a food addiction and you don't even realize it. And it's really not even your fault, right? I mean, they tell you in the little small letters on the calorie boxes, but you don't know what the hell that shit is. And you weren't taught these things in schools, which foods to avoid and which foods are high in fat, in sugar, and salt. They literally have scientists that have the perfect amounts of sugar and salt that hit your taste buds just right. They've literally made products insatiable. Insatiable is that feeling that you get where you can't tell if you're hungry or if you're full. So you just keep eating. You're being attacked by all sides. And this is why, if you believe everything in society, you're a fool. You're a fool. And here's the other thing, is I want to talk about my dating experience, or my dating app experience, because I get on Hinge. I can't do any other dating app. Any other dating app, it doesn't work. Like, if you're on Tinder or Bumble, hang it up, bro. It's done. Like, it's not going to work. Maybe 5-10 years ago it worked, but today it doesn't work. And Hinge is getting that away too. But here's what I'm noticing on Hinge. Because some of you guys don't have any standards and you just swipe on anything, which is worse, because you're giving these women validation, and these are coming from men that are somewhat attractive, right? If you guys were in real life talking to one another, you wouldn't even touch half these women. But since you're on a dating app and you haven't gotten any likes, you'll swipe on an overweight woman because you haven't gotten any likes, you haven't gotten any matches, haven't went on any dates. So, overweight woman is better than no woman, right? So you literally have now, there's multiple videos where men are in shape, but they're dating overweight women. And with this study coming out, I mean, that's what you're going to have to deal with, guys. You're going to have to date or be okay with overweight women if you're not in the top 30% of men. So oftentimes as I'm scrolling through the dating app, I hit the X button more and more, because there's lots of weird women and overweight women. And it's really a headache, because just to find a woman that you're attracted to, just to hit the like on her. And then there's a feature on Hinge where it's like the For You, or like, the high, mostly attractive women that get the most likes. And those women sometimes are not even the most attractive women. This ego inflation has gotten out of control. And plus, swiping on them women, that's a waste of time, because she's getting, some women on dating apps, they have 99 plus, which is like over 100 matches or messages. There's no way she's going to filter through all those guys. There's just no way. So it ends up being a paradox of choice, because it's just too many choices for her to make, which, if there's too many choices for her to make, she's not going to make a choice at all. Or if it is a good choice, it's going to be the top 10% of guys. And the top 10% of guys on the dating apps can smash the average women to the most attractive women. And some of them are even smashing the overweight women, which is why you have overweight women, tipping their nose up at you as if you're below them, because she's gotten smashed in validation from an attractive guy. All of this bullshit is compounding and ruining our society. I don't really see it getting better. I mean, if you guys want to be a healthier person, read Sugar, Salt, Fat. It's going to change your life on how you view these companies. Hit the gym consistently. Whether it's running, whether it's, CrossFit, lifting weights, cardio. Be active, body weight exercises. Just be active, guys. Because before too long, robots are going to be doing everything, and you're not going to have any motivation to do anything because the robot's going to do everything, which is just going to emulate and make you eat even more. So, anyway, that's my video. Hopefully you guys gained some insights. Hopefully you guys came away with something positive in this video, or some knowledge or truth that you can utilize in your own life. So that's my video. Like, comment, subscribe on the way out. I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.